David was giving his humorous speech. This is the first go around. He wants to compete. He's very excited about this. I have some great things that I wrote down. You have some very funny points. The structure is great. You're going through a day, you're going through your morning, and then you kind of skip through and go through your evening. So there's definitely some structure that goes on a pretty solid timeline. You didn't use any notes. I think that's wonderful. Clearly, you've taken some time to think through this and you know what you wanted to talk about. You had many things to enjoy in your speech that we could definitely watch. We could connect with you. We could say, yeah, been there. Wonderful. However, you are competing with this. That's your goal, correct? So because of that, I want to help you to get to the point where you can do that. There are a couple things I think you can improve. Starting with your intro. Did not grab attention in my opinion. The intro I felt fell very flat. I think you definitely need to bring that up because that is the first moment to grab it. And if your intro falls flat, it's really hard to get attention later. Next, your voice. When you're over here and you're being David, you need this voice, right? But when you're an inanimate object, you probably could change your voice. Let us see who you are at that moment, because sometimes it takes us a couple minutes to figure out who's talking. And I really think if you change your voice to be the inanimate object or something like that, I feel like it would really add something that helps us to really understand who's speaking at that moment. When your title, your beginning, you're talking about issues with an inanimate object, I feel like you could probably change that to something like, there's a conspiracy. All the objects in my life are out to get me. I think that's something like that, maybe not that exact thing, but something like that really kind of, whoa, a conspiracy. It's going to bring us in, it's going to make us feel stronger. Your body language left a lot to be desired. You had some. You moved from here, you sat down, but when you were standing still, your body language wasn't there. There was really nothing to watch. There was no story really being told from your body other than very structured, very planned body language, if that makes sense. And finally, I don't know if it's because you ran out of time, but your ending completely felt like it was cut off. I felt robbed on the rest of your story. Overall, you have a great concept. You're on the right track. You had very funny moments. You have a very good idea. We can all relate. I think it's going to be humorous. I think just maybe add some of these changes, and overall, you're going to have an amazing humorous story that we're going to be falling out of our seats laughing at. Thank you.